You're in my thumbnail. Hi fans of high quality entertainment. Today I want to talk about box sets, and I'm going to tell you what I think is the best box set, at least that I own. And first thing I wanted to do is try and find my phone. Here it is. And for you Beatles fans out there, I thought you would enjoy a couple of recent comments I've received. This isn't directed at me, it's somebody replying to somebody else's comment. It was for one of my Beatles videos, I forget which one, but this first person wrote, Mickey is load. All the Stones albums were disappointing. I agree. Sticky Fingers. What was that album all about? They were in the wake of the Beatles and tried to copy them, but obviously they lacked the vital ingredient, which was songwriting, genius ability. Mick was so damn jealous of the Beatles, as were most of the others like The Who, etc. It's all on tape as they slagged off the Beatles in the late 60s and 70s. Still to this day, no one have come close in any way. I disagree, but he's entitled to his opinion. I think the Rolling Stones matched the Beatles for some songs. Like, I think Ruby Tuesday is as good of a song as, say, Penny Lane. But but I'm more of a Beatles fan than a Rolling Stones fan overall. But that's my opinion. But I like the reply. If you think that's a funny comment. Some of you might agree with them. This is by D. Stranger. LOL, no. The Rolling Stones are a real band that plays real music. I agree. The Beatles are a commercial act aimed at selling merchandise to children, and then later the adults who knew them as children. And the Beatles' music sounds appropriate as such. It's children's music and not even good children's music. I totally agree. I mean, the song Helter Skelter, it's about a children's slide. So it's just kind of, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I don't know. So, this is my opinion. What is the greatest box set of all time? What do you consider? Now, I'm not talking about, say, for instance, the Beatles box set from 2009 with all of their albums. I know that's a box set, but I'm talking about mainly singular albums that are expanded into box sets for the most part. The Beatles, Paul McCartney, and any other band that you like. So I've got 4 here. The Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I loved that when it came out in the 3D cover. And the remix I love. Some of the, there's 4 audio CDs, and so the Sgt. Pepper sessions, I've only listened to a couple of times. It just doesn't hold my interest enough. I'd rather just listen to the album. But of course, they've got the remixes of Strawberry Fields Forever and Penny Lane, which are really good. So it's not like, I enjoy it. It's a great box set, is what I'm trying to say. I still do. I consider this one of the best box sets ever, by someone named Paul McCartney, Ram. It's my favorite box set of his, for sure. And although I don't have Red Rose Speedway yet, the box set, I've got the 2-disc. And then a lot of the bonus material is excellent. So yeah. And I became a bigger fan of Ram after buying this. And I consider it, along with Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. Well, I think possibly this is my favorite Paul McCartney album overall, but he's got a few. Yes, don't leave. won't be as high quality entertainment, Jinxie. Now, the last Beatles box set, of course, was Abbey Road, and more than Sgt. Pepper for overall. I enjoy this more because of the demos and outtakes, and it's a fun listen. And so I do listen to this once in a while, more than the Sgt. Pepper outtakes and the different takes and everything. So yeah, I was very, very impressed with this. The box set itself, I mean, it's not as elaborate as Ram or even Sgt. Pepper, but still overall, what can you say? It's Abbey Road. For me, probably the best album of all time. So this is what I consider the best box set of all time for me. It's all white. That's because it's the White Album. And I was listening, once in a while, of course I listen to this, and the last time I listened to the different takes and everything, I was just I was blown away right away listening to it, because as I've said before, you think in the Beatles' later years they didn't really get along, the White Album, and with Ringo leaving for a bit, and then Abbey Road and Let It Be, and George leaving for a bit, and them not always getting along. But you can hear with the different takes and all that they are a real band, and they're having fun. You can hear laughter on this, and being silly, and it was heartwarming to hear. And besides that, some of these takes, like I think it was take one of Hey Jude, it just blows me away every time I hear it. Paul's vocals are just amazing on it. And this comes with an excellent book. Of course, the posters and everything. But just hearing the different takes, and it sounds live, unlike the Sgt. Pepper takes. It's more, it's not always quite as live, I don't think. But with the White Album, they're playing live, and they were a damn good live band in the studio with no screaming or anything. They could actually play. Ringo's amazing. Some people laugh at Ringo Starr thinking, he's not that good of a drummer and all that. But real musicians totally know that's not true. They respect him, and he's got this feel that I don't think any other drummer I don't think Ringo Starr could have been replaced in the Beatles with a better drummer. Ringo Starr was the real deal. He had a real feel for the music, and it's not all about being really fast and technical and all that. He had real soul, and he really added to the Beatles songs. But anyway, and George Harrison, give props to George Harrison, and Paul and John, they're okay too. But yeah, it just hit me. I was excited when I was hearing this and going through all the different takes and loving it so much. I was thinking, this, for me, this has got to be the ultimate box set, at least so far. And now, between would I want this or would I want the Beatles 2009 box set if I could only have one? Of course, I would want the 2009 box set. But for an individual album that's expanded, this for me is the toppermost of the whatever that saying is. I just woke up. So I would love your thoughts. What do you think of this and the remix? I was very happy with the remix. Sometimes I'll play the original 2009 remastered version, but I don't mind the remix at all. I think Giles Martin did a great job. So that's it. I'll stop yakking now. Bye. Have a good day.